Hi, ladies and gentlemen. So, welcome you to our presentation for the CVP Analysis. My name is Wu Lingkun, and our group member we have Yang Han, and also Chen Peipei, and Li Baiyao, and also Li Shinan. Here's our student number, and it's our program is MBA Management for the cost accounting. So let's begin. First is our tables of contents. We have 5 parts today. The first part is what I had learned in this subject, and the second is what interests me in this subject, and the third one is how the learning influenced me in the future, and we have the fourth one is that what I hope to achieve in this learning, and fifth is the importance of this learning. So I will begin with first what I had learned. So what I had learned in this subject, CVP, otherwise known as the cost volume profit, may be described as the mathematics deduction of the amount of items that need to be sold for the company to break even the items of the investment they have made. The mathematics used in the CVP analysis is very important in the business as it used to determine whether the manufacturing of a product is necessary for the business. All of this has also taught me the importance of using the mathematics and charting for the data available to you to succeed in their future business. So that's all my part, and let's welcome Yang Han for the second part.
I will introduce the second part. What interested me in this subject? Next page, please. In this course, I'm interested in the CVP analysis. This is because many factors lead to difficulties in business operation due to the increasing economic pressure and continuous increase in production and operation costs nowadays. In order to cope with the increasing operating pressure, it's necessary to use management accounting methods to find weak links and take targeted measures. In such cases, CVP analysis can be used. CVP analysis refers to the analysis and investigation of the interdependence among cost, volume, and profit of an enterprise. By studying the relationship among cost, sales, volume, and profit, CVP analysis methods can analyze the operating status of enterprises, find problems in cost management of enterprises, and put forward targeted suggestions. Driven by interest, I consulted Liu Xin research on the trend of cost management in Chinese enterprises. An empirical analysis based on literature data, it was found that Chinese enterprises mainly focused on manufacturing and service costs when conducting cost management, and didn't pay enough attention to the cost of information acquisition, research and development and design expenditure, and other costs in the early and late stages. It's an important aspect of operation and management for enterprises to control their own costs. The research on enterprise costs is beneficial to promote the benign development of enterprises. The traditional CVP analysis method is based on the analysis of cost, production and sales volume and profits. Analyzes the internal relationship between the cost, production, and sales volume and profit, determines the critical points of profit and loss of an enterprise, clarifies the impact of changes in relevant factors on enterprises' profits, and helps enterprise improves current situation of operation and management and provides support for making effective business decisions. However, the traditional CVP analysis method can no longer meet the cost management of enterprises. Only by expanding the application scope of CVP analysis method can gradually dividing the total cost of enterprises and then bring it into the CVP system for analysis. Can enterprises enhance their ability to control the overall operation? In addition, I also learned the application of CVP analysis in production decisions. In the production decision, the key of CVP analysis is to determine the cost balance points. A cost balancing point is volume business where the expected costs of the two alternatives are equal. By determining the cost balancing points, it's possible to determine which solution is best within what business volume. Through the introduction of the above CVP analysis principle and application, it can be seen that cost behavior is an important theoretical basis of traditional CVP analysis. However, with the change of management technology and enterprise manufacturing and operation environments, especially the increasing popularity of demand-driven production just-in-time procurements and manufacturing and automation technology, some new characteristics of enterprise cost have emerged into a great limitation of CVP analysis. Therefore, it has been extended by many researchers in order to be more convenient to use in the actual business environment. James A. Yanker pointed out in Journal of Accounting Education that although the CVP model is simple, it contains the economic demand function associated with price and expected sales level, studies the possibility of obtaining expected profit and paying capital with price as a control variable, which serves as a basis for production decisions. Five special price under stochastic CVP model are studied. Demi-Offelino, in the Journal of Accounting Education, analyzed the effects of various factors in CVP analysis on the break-even points, production capacity utilization, and the period required to reach the break-even points. In short, after study and literature review, I learned that the application of CVP analysis can be separated from a perfect cost management system. Only the analysis based on accurate cost data is valuable and can help enterprises formulate correct business strategies. In addition, cost is an important part of CVP analysis, compared with market price and production capacity, which are difficult to control in a short time. The establishment of accounting center is the best control strategy for enterprises to implement. Okay, next, let's welcome Li Baiyao introduce for us.
Okay. next section, next page をお願いします。すみません。According in the world of business grow more and more important by the day as large amount of data needed to be stored and analyzed for a business to make further decisions. This is where CVP analysis come in. As CVP analysis makes mathematical deduction to decide whether or not a product needs to be manufactured for a company going forward. This plays an incredible amount of importance in the hands of accountants as they are required to carry out mathematical analysis upon which the future of business will depend. If a product is not guaranteed to add significant value to the business while the accountant's deduction, the decision will then be carried out to not go further with the business plan. Which other being said, the idea of CVP analysis has no future the importance of accounting in the management position and in important decision making. All business make a policy to include accountant and their mathematical expertise in their decision making nowadays. And this has once again influenced me to understand more about CVP analysis and the use of mathematics in data analysis for the business. That's all section. Next, let's welcome to Li Shinan.
Okay, thank you. So we'll be talking about the fourth part, about what I hope to achieve with this learning. So turn to the next page, please. First of all, I would like to look into some business index analysis, just like CVP, and how to apply this in business running and decision-making process, and especially to control the variable and fixed cost, because this identified in CVP process are key factors to business profit. The next thing is we're looking into ways in which we can reduce companies' operating cost, which is known as one of the biggest problems that can largely determine one's company's competition. And according to the relevant study, some alternative methods like procurement can reduce this sort of operating cost, or say procurement cost, because by reducing the cost we spend on, for example, a workplace, on labors, because you are taking orders online, this expense can actually be saved. This is thanks to the development of technology, and all we have to concern in today's business competition. And those who have take the further step ahead of the others will probably take the advantage and stand out. Lastly, which is the most important part, we're particularly interested in studying further on the development of those business analysis methods, because as we've learned, CVP analysis has once been out of date, as it is no longer adapted to today's business problems and has been optimized. What if in the future that the case is, okay, CVP has been disabled once again, that is not so much functional as it is right now, once again, just like what happened before? Well, in that case, that we should do to again optimize this method to better adapt to the future problems. So what are the concerns we need to take into consideration? So properly risk associated with the products, some other cases, for example. So with all this, we believe that we can make a better understanding and better apply all those we have learned in real business running processes. So that's all for my part. Thank you very much. Let's welcome our last group member, Li Baiyao. Thank you.
Okay. This part is the importance of learning CVP. In the course of the study, we consulted a large number of journals in order to analyze the effect of CVP analysis on competitive enterprises. We can draw the following conclusions. First, the enterprises is always guided by the economic efficiency of production and operation. Enterprises have also formed the concept of cost effectiveness, realizing the transformation from the traditional concepts of serving transformation to the concept of modern benefits. In this case, the cost emphasis management of the enterprises is related to the economic benefits of the enterprise, and the cost benefits is used to solve many problems of cost and its control. Therefore, the analysis of cost output and profit is particularly important in the production and management decision-making of enterprise. CVP can help us analyze how to make a better decision and how to control fixed costs and variable costs to achieve great profits. CVP plays an important role in the decision-making process of the production environment, affecting the management's decision-making on the products to be produced, costs, and sales. It also played an important role in service companies, affecting the decision of management, such as service service purchased by manufacturing companies and customers. In addition, production and service to this analysis in the planning process, which greatly improves the management efficiency. The benefit of applying this analysis include effective cost control, high protection and service capabilities, and higher profitabilities. The study also found that the sales value and output of products have a positive effect on the profit realized by the manufacturing and service companies, which is correlated with the market and the customer demand. Finally, fantasy issues may be the most challenging. People have been using enhancing, adjusting, and expanding the break-even concept to reduce or correct its limitation. CVP can make the best guess about the result. The concept of break-even is compare the income you earn in any way over the specific period of time in order to apply into the more and more business situations. And CVP analysis is still one of the best way to focus on the relationship between cost, output, and profitabilities. This is our report. Thank you.